Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Welcome to this new video. Yeah, I just thought I'd show all the films I own of Dario Argento. Of course, one of my favourite directors. Loved his films for many years now. Yeah, all the giallos I'm going to show I would have actually shown before in my giallo video which I made months ago. It's one of my first videos on YouTube, but I don't think I've showed the rest of them. So yeah, I thought I'd show them all now. I've recently been trying to upgrade a few to Blu-ray as well, but most of these are on DVD, of course. So here we go. First one, of course, is the debut of Dario Argento, Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Yeah, absolute classic film, of course. Fantastic debut. It wasn't the first giallo film ever made, but it was the success of this film which made them become really, really popular. And I've recently got the Blu-ray from Arrow. Yeah, absolute great film, love it. Next we've got Cat o' Nine Tails, which of course was the follow-up to Bird of the Crystal Plumage. Yeah, really solid second film from Argento. Yeah, quality stuff. My only criticism of this film would be it's probably a bit too long, but it's still a great film, love it. Next we've got Four Flies and Grey Velvet, last part of the Animal trilogy. Yeah, another great giallo, big fan of this film too. I really want to get the Shameless Blu-ray sometime. Next we've got 5 Days of Milan. Yeah, of course this film is nothing like any of the other films that Dario Argento made. It's kind of a period film set in the Italian Revolution. It's like a comedy, action type thing. It's okay, it's not a great film. I think the comedy in it is just too silly, it's not really that funny. Also, it's nearly 2 hours long, so it's pretty long. It's an alright film, but I don't recommend it that highly. As for this one, absolute masterpiece, Deep Red. Yeah, I love this film. Fantastic giallo, one of my favourites. Amazing film, so stylish, so suspenseful, great deaths. Here's the Blu-ray I've got as well. Got to say, this Arrow Blu-ray, it didn't completely blow me away, the transfer, but it was still good. I've heard the Blue Underground transfer is better though. Next, another absolute masterpiece, Suspiria. Yeah, so stylish, so artistic, so creepy. Brilliant music, excellent film. And this Blu-ray is brilliant, the transfer is amazing. Recommend it highly. Absolutely awesome film, love it. And next you've got Inferno, second part of the Three Mothers trilogy. Yeah, absolutely brilliant follow-up to Suspiria. I love this film almost as much as Suspiria. Absolutely brilliant film, and this one looks amazing on Blu-ray. Recommend it highly. And for me, Tenebrae is another masterpiece. Absolutely love this film. Brilliant giallo. Here's the Blu-ray of it as well. Yeah, I love this film. Yeah, amazing. Everyone's seen this one, of course. Then you got Phenomena. Yeah, I still need to pick this one up on Blu-ray, but yeah, absolutely brilliant film too. Love it. Great stuff. And then you've got Terror at the Opera. Yeah, this is actually one of my favourite of his films. This is probably my top 3 favourite Argento films. Absolutely love this film. It's brilliant, so stylish, great deaths, really entertaining. Yeah, it's an amazing film. I really want this one to come out on Blu-ray soon. Love it. Then you've got Two Evil Eyes, of course. 2 stories on this. One from George Romero, one from Dario Argento. His version of The Black Cat. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's great, but yeah, it's quite decent. I prefer Fulci's Black Cat, but yeah, it's still good. Next, you've got Trauma. Yeah, this is quite a more higher budget, more mainstream sort of giallo, but it's still good. I like it. Not that many people talk about this film, but I still think it's pretty decent. Of course, it's not a patch on the classics he made, but yeah, it's still good. Next we've got the Stendhal Syndrome. Yeah, this is actually the Dutch DVD I've got. This is one of the first DVDs I ever bought back in 2000. I really need to upgrade this one. I heard that Arrow release is good. Yeah, it's a good film. I think the first 30 minutes of this film are just fantastic, really good. I don't think the rest of the film quite lives up to the first 30 minutes, but it's still a decent film. I do really like it. Then you've got Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, I'm not going to just say I like all Argento's films for the sake of it. I don't like this film. In my opinion, this is his worst film. This film is really hard to get through. It's really boring. It doesn't really feel like an Argento film either. It's not particularly that stylish. Yeah, I can't really recommend this film. I don't really like it. It's definitely his worst film. Next, you got Sleepless. Yeah, in my opinion, this is a real return to form. Great giallo film from 2001. Yeah, I love this film. Great stuff. Next, you've got The Card Player. Yeah, this one was alright. I'm not a massive fan of it. Could have been better. There's not really that much gore in it. It's not as stylish as many of his other films, but yeah, it's still pretty decent. It's okay. Next, you've got Do You Like Hitchcock? Yeah, this is kind of like a TV movie, really. Quite restrained in terms of direction, in terms of violence. There's only really one mildly bloody killing in this film. Yeah, it's still okay. I don't mind it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Do You Like Hitchcock? Next, you got Jennifer, of course, part of the Masters of Horror series. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a massive fan of it, but it is pretty good. Of course, it's about that woman there, Jennifer, sort of really disfigured face, who seems to kind of have a spell over anyone she comes into contact with. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some pretty good gory moments. I wouldn't say the direction's top notch by any means, but yeah, it's still okay. Not bad. Then you got Pelts, the other Masters of Horror episode. Yeah, I prefer this one to Jennifer. This one is really good. I like this film. Really, really gory and bloody. Some amazing blood and gore in this film. It's also probably Argento's sleaziest film. Yeah, I like this film. It's really good. Recommend it. Pelts. Next, you've got Mothers of Tears, the final part of the Three Mothers trilogy. Took them long enough to finally do it. Yeah, this film seems to get kind of I don't know, people either love this film or hate it. It gets a lot of flack. I do actually like this film. I think it's entertaining, really gory again. My main criticism of it would be that the story is pretty poor. But, you know, as a film, it's entertaining. Of course, it's not a patch on the classics he made in his heyday. But yeah, it's still a good film. I like it. And the last one I've got is Giallo, which, of course, isn't a really Giallo. It's just a kind of thriller type film. A killer going around abducting foreign young women and basically torturing them and killing them. There's a detective on the trail. Yeah, it's a pretty good film, but by Argento's standards, it's not great. But yeah, it's okay. It's Giallo. Yeah, so that's all the films I have for Dario Argento. I do hear, well, I know he's got a new film out at the moment called Dracula, and it's like a 3D version, which I haven't seen. I've seen clips of it online. I've got to say, my hopes aren't that high for it. Some of the special effects or the CGI look terrible on it, but I'm still going to check it out when it finally gets a release. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching this video. Take it easy.